You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Well, it's been a long time since I used that intro. Really long time. If y'all new here and haven't been listening for the last 6 years, that's my original I just use when it's just me and just a normal podcast at the midweek news. I am recording this, video recording this, and the video of it will be on the Patreon for those people. As everybody knows, I appreciate them. Yes, I did. I did make the announcement on Facebook that if anybody's wondering, that's why I didn't put out anything Wednesday. I was at the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital in Baton Rouge, like I've been doing like for the last 5 years or so, or since they started it with the guy that we escort floats for. We brought 7 floats out there, and they had a shit ton of Corvettes and other vehicles. The video, I went live from out there while we did it. The video is up on the YouTube channel. I think I got a few more days left in Facebook prison, so I can't go live on there right now. But if you want to see that video of the little parade we did at the Children's Hospital, you can go watch it on the YouTube channel. But it's just something I'm not going to miss. It's for the sick kids that are in the hospital that are unable to leave and go to parades. And if I know I do have listeners in Canada and overseas and, UK and stuff like that, Australia. Mardi Gras is a really, really big deal here in Louisiana. Really big deal. I'm talking like the schools are actually closed Monday and Tuesday. Our schools are closed for a holiday. It's actually a recognized holiday in Louisiana here for Mardi Gras because it's Fat Tuesday. So that's how big of a deal it is. They got governmental offices shutting down for this holiday. It's not a national holiday, but like I said, it's a big deal here in Louisiana. So the kids can't go out. They can't go to it, so we bring the floats, and we make 3 rounds around the hospital. Everybody there is volunteers. Nobody gets paid for it. The guy that brings floats out there does it, he rents these things out for thousands of dollars for each individual parade. He brings them out there, at his own cost and everything else. So we had several motor cops from surround. We had East Baton Rouge, we had Livingston, we had West Baton Rouge, we had Baton Rouge City, all Ascension Parish, all the surrounding parishes around here had motorcycles there. And had some units. I mean, it's almost gives me chills thinking about it because everybody's doing this just for these kids to stand in a window in the hospital and watch it drive around because they're too sick to go out and do it. So that's why I didn't do it Wednesday. But I am putting something out. At least I'm putting something out. What I'm going to talk about is just something I was thinking about on my ride home today because I actually have to go back out tonight. Every weekend so far, this is my 3rd weekend in a row. I have not had a day off in now 3 weeks because of Mardi Gras, because I've been escorting floats every weekend. I have to go out leaving the house at 7:30 in a few hours to, what time is it? It's 5:30. I just got home about an hour ago, fed to go. But I'll get back dressed, get back on my bike, my motor, go back out. We have 7 floats, I believe, in Baton Rouge for South Downs. Bring them back to where they live at, and and then tomorrow evening I have the Merrigan Parade. Sunday we're bringing 13 floats, I think, to LaPlace, Louisiana, doing a parade there, bringing them back. And as soon as we get back, we have a night parade. The Camogo parade we'll be doing that. I'll be live streaming that one because I actually ride in that one. But Sunday night, and then Monday morning, after doing that, I get up. And I think we're leaving at, 6 or 7, going to Morgan City for a night parade. But I got myself a hotel room because we get there early. I go nap and chill because it's too far for me to drive back home. Tuesday I will be off. Thank goodness. Next weekend, hopefully, I'll have the time off. I got shit I got to get done. But anyway, I'm rambling. On my way home today, I was thinking, I'm on my motor and I'm just, I can see inside of cars very easily. Traffic was horrendous today. Horrendous. It took me an hour and a half to get home. Usually takes anywhere between about 45 minutes. Sometimes an hour. Usually 45 minutes. It took me an hour and a half. Traffic was horrendous. A couple weeks back, a month or so ago, I mentioned they had passed, these politicians, they passed a law. You can't have a cell phone in your hand while you're driving. A lot of states have, hands-free only. 70% of the cars I'm looking at, they still got their fucking cell phones in their hands. The problem is these politicians. And the person that got this passed is a Republican. So this is at all politicians. Because I'm just starting to get aggravated with all sides. They pass these laws, this hands-free law. Basically, I guess they could say, oh, look, I passed this law. The problem is, it's a bullshit law because it's a secondary violation. I can't just pull somebody over for having a cell phone in their hand. I have to have a primary violation. They either have to be speeding. They have to do something else for me to pull them over, and then I can address the cell phone thing. So if you're just driving along, not breaking any other law with a cell phone in your hand, there ain't nothing I can do about it. Well, what's the point of this law? It's a feel-good law. It's stupid. I think I said it back when it first came out. It's stupid. I said, I guarantee you 70%, if not more, people, I drove next to, I pulled up next to one guy. This motherfucker was watching music videos or something on his fucking phone. They don't even see me beside him. I was talking almost, what was it? Last Friday night or Saturday night, I had some bitch decided she wanted to slam her brakes on when I was trying to pull her over after she went to run and tried to get me to rear end her. And she was still on her fucking phone. So all these politicians, it's like, oh, well, it's bullshit law. If you want to make it hands-free. You cannot have a cell phone in your hand, period, while you're driving. And it's not a secondary violation. Make it a main violation. Other than that, it's just bullshit. You just made a law and say, oh, look what I passed. Well, good for you. Who cares? It's useless. I know I'm bitching about, the cell phone, all this shit, it pisses me off. So many of these crashes that we work and all that other shit like that. Another thing, since I'm just ranting at the moment, like I said, this ain't going to be a whole hour or nothing like this. I just wanted to put something out. People, if you're in law enforcement, if you want to be in law enforcement, if you're a young guy in law enforcement, older guys, y'all should know. Keep up with your current events, not just your local news, but current events. You don't have to watch the news. I don't watch the news. I get online and I read news. I watch a lot of body cam videos and stuff like that. But recently we talked about it. They had two officers that got dispatched to, I forget what type of call it was, at a hotel. So they go up to knock on the door of the hotel. I think that's the guy that called them was the complainant. They open the door. The guy opens the door, invites them in, and then fucking shoots them. Kills one of them, and I think the other ones might still be alive. I'm not sure, but they were fucked up too and had to be in the hospital. Shot both these cops. One for sure I know is dead. Okay. Why are you talking about that? Well, what made me think about it today, because I watch all this shit. I read. I can't tell you how many news stories I just looked over today. Some I comment on, some I don't. I had some liptard on Facebook today wanting to, say some shit. Went on my Facebook page and made a comment on one of my other things, and I was like, you better back off because I'm about to fucking hurt your feelings. But I didn't block them because if they want to say some shit, say some more shit. I don't care. That's what these people don't understand. I don't care. You can hurt my feelings, but I will hurt yours. Back to what I was saying. I read. I'm constantly. I'm always. When I get a chance, I'm reading. I'm watching both sides. Not just the side that I side with most of the times, because I don't side with them all the time. I got my own mind. Just because I vote on a certain way don't mean that I agree with everything they do. Okay, I'm not blind. What made me think about this today, I got dispatched to, it was supposedly a crash that occurred in a parking lot last night. So I go, and they dispatched me to this hotel. So I get there, and I'm like, okay, well, where's my complaint? Excuse me. Oh, she's in room 3 something. I don't even remember the number. I'm like, yeah, okay. I guarantee you, most cops, majority, would have took it and went up there and knocked on that room door. First of all, I just watched what happened to these other deputies or police officers, whichever they may be. No. Second of all, I've been doing this shit 30 years. You're going to be hard pressed to get me to go to a hotel room with some random woman. I have no clue who the hell she is. And then somebody try to accuse me as, oh, well, he touched me, or he did this. No. Never will fucking happen. Been doing this game too long. Called dispatch. I said, you got a callback number? 10-4. Good. Call them and tell them to meet me at the front door of this hotel. I am outside at the main entrance. I had her come down. No, I don't think she would. I don't know. I don't think she'd accuse me because she was a little bull dyke. If that offends somebody, so be it. She was a dyke. Very masculine look. You tell she was trying to act like a dude. I don't care. That's her business. She's a grown ass woman. Don't care. Says she hit a curb. I don't know the curb that far. She hit a curb hard enough to deploy her airbags. Okay. Well, I told her, I said, all right, your report. I read her damage property report, and I'm just going to put in a report with what she said. I mean, I wasn't there. I'm not writing no crash. I mean, you hit a curb hard enough to deploy your airbags? I mean, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing in this parking lot? But regardless, that's not the main thing. If you're a young person wanting to be law enforcement, keep up with current events. I know reading the news and all that stuff can suck. But something that happened somewhere else might be something you might want to keep in the back of your mind so it don't happen to you, getting ambushed or something like that. Because I don't care how long you stay in this profession, you never know everything. Every day can be a learning opportunity. Not saying you will learn something every day. I don't. But like today, well, I mean, I didn't learn something, but the dispatcher did. But every day, just because you've been doing it a long time. Some of these guys, I've been doing this 8 years. Okay, well, good for you. Do you want to keep doing it for another 23 or 22 or longer? Don't ever stop trying to learn shit. You got to keep trying to learn shit. All right, I'm going to stop rambling about that real quick. Let's talk about some news articles that's just in my local area here. We had a Zachary man, which is a decent area. He just got sentenced to 15 years in prison for possession of child pornography. Good for him. Glad they're sending him away for 15 years because you're going to have to do, in Louisiana, he's going to do like 85% at least of his time. So he's going to do like 12 to 13 years before he can even think about getting out. So good pervert is locked up. We had a woman that got sentenced to 5 years in prison under embezzlement charges and got another year added to it because she was supposed to report for sentencing and she didn't show up. So let's see. We had a vacant house fire. The other day we did have 5 people, that's a mass shooting. We had a mass shooting event. 5 people were shot at a Hammond apartment complex. Now, Hammond, Louisiana is not real big. I'm in between Hammond and Baton Rouge, where I live. Hammond's not a really big area. 5 people got shot. One of them's dead. One person taken into custody. From what I'm understanding, they also had a 3-year-old that was hit by gunfire. Thank God he didn't die. I think the guy that's dead was actually the original shooter. This gunplay all started out because somebody asked somebody else for a ride. It's really that bad? You ask somebody for a ride and then a shootout starts? Come on, people. And if you want to guess what type of area it is, you're probably right. This one kind of pisses me off. They had a family dog that died in his own backyard. Why did this dog die? They had a transformer explode in these people's backyard. Power company comes out, puts a new transformer up. Transformers are filled up with like this diesel oil type stuff. Leaked all over the yard. They didn't pick it up. Their family dog must have got into it, licked this shit, and fucking died less than 24 hours later. Now, some people can try to blame it on the dog's owners. Well, it's their own backyard where they let their dog out. Maybe the fucking power company should have cleaned their fucking mess up. Didn't leave this toxic shit on the ground. What happened if a fucking kid would have got a hold to it? Kids put all kind of shit in their mouths. They had a Baton Rouge police reported they arrested a man for manslaughter because he accidentally killed his own brother. Why'd you accidentally kill your own brother? This dude got in an argument with somebody else. 41-year-old Joshua Landon. He was shooting the gun. He was shooting at somebody else. And he because these motherfuckers can't hit the broadside of a motherfucking barn. He missed the target, shot his 26-year-old brother, Terrence London. He fucking died. Now, his brother, the one that did the shooting, that came hit the broadside of the barn, he's also before a convicted felon, which is against the law in Louisiana. That's another felony. So, it's not funny. This dude was trying to shoot somebody else he was pissed off at, misses, and shoots and kills his own brother. One of them guys that escaped from a New Orleans jail not too long ago. Anton Massey, he just got sentenced to 60 years for rape and kidnapping. He'll be going to Angola. They had another, this dude looked like a Mexican. He was found guilty of stabbing and killing another man out of a Valero gas station. They got him a second-degree murder. They'll do sentencing, but there's only one sentence for second-degree murder in the state of Louisiana, and that is life without parole in prison. So he will be going away forever. We had a man convicted of fatally shooting a 14-year-old and injuring 2 outside of a basketball game. I think I remember talking about that one. His sentencing is for April the 20th. What was he? He got found guilty of second-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted murder. He will be going to prison for life. They had another shooting suspect taken into custody after a standoff in Baton Rouge. This is all within like a 40-mile radius around here. Baton Rouge City units responded to a shooting in the bathroom at CATS terminal, that's a Capital Area Transit System, where the public buses are. I guess somebody took a shit or something. I'd like to talk about this one a little more. They got some shit going on in new roads around here. I have to do a whole half hour on that by itself, damn near. They did arrest a man that paid somebody to light his ex-girlfriend's car on fire because she blocked him and would not take his phone calls. They got him. They did have a St. James Parish deputy. He got fired for computer-aided solicitation of a minor obstruction of justice. This dude looks like he's fucking 12 years old. I think he's 23 years old. Takeem Semino. Just stupid. These younger guys need to realize. I think he was a jailer. These younger guys need to realize that this shit ain't a joke, man. Once you get 18, you got to make sure these little girls you're trying to hook up with are old enough. Old enough. They found another person dead and another person shot in an apartment complex in Baton Rouge. That's just normal shit. They had a man plead guilty to attempted murder after he had kidnapped and shot the victim, left to die in a shed. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Lucas Parish, they busted a big fucking, I'm pretty sure it's cartel meth. They busted 20 something pounds of fucking meth in the car. Got these two fucking what is it? Guatemalan or Honduran, I think Honduran nationalists in there. Fucking crazy. On a traffic stop. So a lot of people are always hollering, "Hey, why don't you go out and arrest your criminals? I'm just pulling people over. I'm going to give a recommend and ticket." Well, traffic stops account for most of the fucking big crime. Murderers, rapists, drug traffickers, all that shit like that. So, we are. All right, I'm not going to just sit here and rant and rave too much. Y'all want to put something out. Explain why I didn't have something out earlier. Y'all check out YouTube tonight. Y'all go follow me on YouTube and hit the notifications because I'll be going live tomorrow from the American Parade. I'll be live Sunday night at the Camogo Parade. I may go a little live tonight while we're waiting. Depends on how it looks. So you can check that stuff out and watch some of the parades, escorts, and stuff live. Other than that, everybody stay safe. Don't watch y'all's back. Watch your partner's back. Till next episode.